Sen, before we tackle your candidacy, I wonder if we could ask you about the issues of the day first, beginning with the Quadcom hearings on EJK. As you know, big news broke over the weekend over Royina Garma's testimony, and now Senator Bongo is saying that he would be willing to file a resolution in Senate to also have a parallel investigation into the war on drugs in Senate. What do you think about that?
Yes, let me just say that while I have utmost respect for my colleagues in Congress, the reality is I have this sense that the investigations undertaken are really perhaps not in aid of legislation. Kasi marami akong naririnig ng mga investigasyon kung minsan, hindi ko alam kung sa Senado o sa Kongreso, hindi ko alam kung saan patungo. In theory, we only conduct investigations in aid of legislation. Wala naman ako nakikitang maklaro na legislation. Para sa akin, imbes na magkaroon ng katakot-takot na investigasyon na hindi naman mauuwi sa kaso, bakit hindi na lang idiretso natin sa korte na imbestigahan yan? And have the professional investigators, those tasked with that, from CIDG to NBI to the rest of our investigative forces, to look it up and definitely bring it to court, unlike what's going on now, which is sometimes a spectacle, sadly enough. There is very valuable testimony deriving from both houses of Congress, no doubt, but I think we should not overstep our bounds and rather turn over to the judiciary their role as the courts to judge and determine guilt.
In short, you for one don't think a Senate investigation is going to be necessary?
Well, kung gusto ni na Senator Bato at si Senator Go, ang hirap kasi kapag nag-iimbestiga, talagang ang una kong tinitignan is there really a law that will change all this? But if there isn't, and it's only the facts of the case that we are determined to unravel, or perhaps worse, that we are trying to lynch mob someone, I think perhaps it's best brought to the wisdom of the courts.
If not in aid of legislation, Sen, what do you think the motive is for conducting
Well, there's
all these?
always the usual joke that it's in aid of re-election. So I'd rather stay away from that sort of discussion. And I prefer to confine myself to the limits of legislation, of lawmaking, of undertaking the audits and similar concerns with the budget, because it's budget season. And certainly endowing our countrymen with what they actually need, which is more support for the burgeoning cost of living and commodities.